Hi everyone, I'm David, co-founder and CEO of Future Greens, and our vision is to build climate resilient and resource efficient farms that can grow food pretty much anywhere at any time using only waste as their input. And we are doing this because we looked at the way agriculture is done today. So you've got your big arable farms, and we see that is failing. It's failing us. In the UK, we're overly reliant on imports. So 70-80% of the fresh produce we eat is imported from the likes of Spain or Italy, which is great when that works out. But a lot of times it doesn't. We've seen empty shelves in the past couple of years, making us really susceptible. So we also see labor shortages as becoming more and more of a structural problem, sort of showing the need for more automated, smarter farms. But if you zoom out, if you look beyond just the UK, we see that arable farming is terrible for the environment. It's the biggest polluter of water. 40% of all arable fertile soil is gone already partially due to intense farming practices. And I believe this, conventional farming is not productive enough to feed an exponentially growing population. So as a bunch of graduates from the University of Sheffield, we looked at these problems and we became really passionate to solve them. Our first attempt was vertical farming. So that's controlled environment agriculture. You have farms that kind of simulate the sun, they simulate sort of the weather conditions for optimal growth, and you end up with a great product. It's ripe for automation. You can grow year round and use way less water and land than a conventional arable farm. Uh, great we thought. So we went out, we built something like this, not quite as big, uh, but yeah, it started operating it. We started selling produce in Sheffield, but we that was right around the time the energy crisis hit, and as you might imagine that this is great for uh, growing crops year round in the UK, but simulating all the sort of the weather bits that come with it is very expensive. Running the lights is very expensive. Climate control is very expensive. And so what we found is, yes, there's great demand for it, but it doesn't actually work. It's just too expensive to grow crops that way. And so we started developing a solution that kind of flips the economics of regular vertical farming on its head. And how we did that is through making it more circular, through using food waste to drive a process called anaerobic digestion, which in simple form is basically you have food waste, it rots, you capture the gas, which consists of mainly methane and CO2. So you burn the methane for energy, so that creates the sort of lightning bolt. Yeah, it creates the heat as well. Um, During that combustion process, and you get CO2, which is great for plants. Plants love CO2, and lastly you're left with a slurry of the digestate, which is the fertilizer. So what we do is we're developing unique systems that capture those inputs. They sort of regulate those inputs, and with them create the perfect growing environment for crops at a much lower price because you're using food waste as your only input to get all of these great things. And then we sell our products to uh, supermarkets, restaurants, and the like, and we work with them to collect food waste and thus close the loop in food production. And so behind us is a team that we met at university, kind of united through our passion for fixing big agricultural problems. Um, I'm the finance guy. The rest of my team are engineers, so computer science, mechanical engineering, computer systems. Through our journey, we've gained the support of some food industry veterans. So, for example, former Tesco executive, former board member of HelloFresh, that really know the sort of food system inside and out. And we're all now also working with the University of Sheffield and Manchester. So, in terms of where we are now, we've recently completed our pre-seed round. So we raised funding from partially from the Department of Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, DEFRA. We gotten some backing from early stage venture capital, yeah, as well as the Innovate UK grant. We're currently using that money to build our able to support you. All right. Anyway, so we're using that money to just to start sort of small scale pilot systems to build these our first iteration of this what we believe is the perfectly circular farm. On the left, you see our crops growing. In the middle, that's our team with our sort of anaerobic digester behind us, or part of it. And we've also soft launched into stores with our product. So if you want to try some fresh leafy greens grown locally in Sheffield, head down to Netteredge. That's Whole Foods. That's currently the only store we supply as we're just figuring out systems. Yeah, that's us in a nutshell. Happy to connect, reach out, LinkedIn, talk to me, whatever. Thank you.